Hey my beautiful friends, it's me Emma and this is my channel Sing with Emma today. I looked into the next song I wanted to listen to, just to understand what's really about and why it was written. So that's what I found. Listen up. Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton was written after the tragic death of his 4-year-old son, who fell from 53rd floor of a New York apartment building in 1991, devastated. Clapton stepped away from his spotlight and poured his grief into music. The song is his quiet conversation with his son, full of pain, love, and the impossible question, would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Now I hope you're ready for listening to this song, and let's go. Eric Clapton with Tears in Heaven. Alright, I hope I'm ready. Let's go.
You know my name if I saw you in heaven. Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be
Oh
strong.
my god, I love this part.
And carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven.
May I stop you for a sec? I really love the harmony. Now let's talk about his vocal things, about his vocal techniques. I'd like to touch you on this point. Well, how beautifully and smoothly he's taken the notes while singing the first part, barely touching it with his head voice. Would you know my name? He could sing it more stronger, more grounded. Now he's like being flying with the song and trying to get the heaven, I would say. Just in case, maybe once or twice he touched his chest voice. I'm melting. I feel this sweetness and light in this music, you know? Yes, it's not just the music, it's kind of praying, I'd say.
Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? I'll find my way
This way.
through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven.
I'm sorry for interruption, because I want to touch only one phrase in this part. 'Cause I know. It's like being pulling the line. It's making me so happy. He's like being pulled in this part, full of confidence maybe, and the same confidence I can hear in the music. If you allow me, I'd like to ignore the video clip, because now I can hear more in the music, you know, because I know the context of this music and I know the attitude about his son and, you know, the age of the kid he lost in the past. I can hear this tenderness through this gentle and caring sound of his voice in the song. You know what I mean? As I told you earlier, that we can express ourselves through the music in different ways. And here I can hear the soul of the person. It's a magic.
Time can bring you down, time can bend your knees. Time can break your heart, have you begging please.
this moment in the
There's
movie.
peace, I'm sure.
Here.
And I know there'll be no more tears in heaven.
Yeah. He almost blended his voice, with instrumental sound so closely, his vocal register. Can you hear it? That we can barely tell the difference. It's only through the words he chooses that we realize that it's human's voice. That's why it makes it so unique. I feel like he's having a quiet, intimate conversation with someone deep with his soul. Alright, let's take a look at the rest of this song. I love the guitars.
Would you know my name
You see?
if I saw you in heaven? Would you be the same
Yeah.
if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on.
Can you hear it?
'Cause I know I don't belong here in heaven.
And especially when he goes a bit lower to his chest with "'Cause I know, na na na," or before "and carry on," and other guitars just following him and copying the same line. That's why I was talking about some instrumental sounds in his voice, really close to this instrumental sound. Only the words can show us that it's a human. I was deeply moved. It touched me to the core. I truly believe it's one of the most extraordinary, heartfelt, and gently grieving song I've ever heard. I've got different feelings after listening to this song. What about you? What do you feel when you're listening to this song? And what is your favorite song by Eric Clapton? By the way, leave me a comment and share with me your thoughts. I think he was really close to the Beatles. I've learned something more about their dramatic lines with other person by the Beatles and some love stories. Maybe later we're gonna talk about this story. If you want, just hit that like button, then I'm gonna know that we're gonna continue this journey with these beautiful musicians. For now, I want to thank you for everything, for your support, my beautiful friends, for buying me a coffee, for your suggestions, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel to see me in the future. I'm hugging you, I'm kissing you. See you next video. Bye.